Okay, I'm going to show you how to install an Ikea Billy bookcase. And it looks like this. So let's get started. Okay, first thing is you want to get these little pieces here. There's 16 of these. I think they're called dowels. Get 16 of these. And then there's 3 black boards. These are the shelves. And they have these little grooves in them. Not all of them have them. Find the 3 boards that have grooves in them. And then there's 1 skinny board that have grooves in them. And you're going to put the dowels in all of these grooves. Make sure that you put the dowels on the outside holes. Don't put them on the inside holes on the 3 big boards. But on the skinny board like this, you put the dowels in both of the holes. Okay, here are the 3 boards with the dowels on all the far sides and the little skinny board. Okay, now there are 2 really long boards right here. Each of them have a little groove at the end. So I have the grooves faced out like that. And you need to get 12 of these pieces. Looks like a little screwdriver. And you need to screw them in 3 different spots on each board. There's a little hole and a big hole. You want to screw these into the little hole here, and then further down here, and then further down here and here. And you do that to both of the boards. So that's 12 screws. Okay, we have all of the screws in on both of the boards. Now, take the board that has the lip like this and lay it like this in front of you. And then take one of the boards with the dowels. See these 4 dowels? And you make sure the holes are on this side facing towards the end of the board. And you have these holes here. You're going to put the dowels into the holes right here and the screws in these holes right here. So we're going to set it in there like that and push down. So it pushes down like that. You want to make sure that this black side is facing out and that this raw side is facing in towards this. And then get this piece right here. And there's raw sides on both, so it doesn't matter. But you want to make sure the 2 dowels that are closest to the edge are towards the bottom. So it fits in evenly like this. And you slide it in. So it should look like this.
It's not in all the way.
It's not in all the way? Oh, I think we're good. And then get 1 more board here. This one looks like that. Have the holes on the facing towards the bottom again and go towards the middle here. And push down. And then we gotta push that one down a little further. Here we go. Okay, so we got that board there and that board there. So that's what it looks like so far. Okay, now in these holes right here on the bottom, right here, and the bottom ones right here, you're gonna put this little piece. It looks like a weird, like plastic piece. So you push it in, turn it. So you push it in like that, and then you turn it with a flathead screwdriver so that it wraps around that screw that's in there and can't come out. And do that on all 4. Okay, now we have the last board with dowels in it. And we're going to put it on the end of this shelf, just like we did before on those other ones. So you just slide it in there like that, push down. Okay, one thing you gotta make sure is that these holes are facing out, okay? And then you get these other 2 pieces like we did before. And you go over here, push it in there, and then screw them. Okay, now we have this all put together with the 3 boards, and we're going to put that other long board on top of these 3 and hook these screws into each of those. So we're going to slide that on. Okay, this is what your shelf should look like now with all of those connected together. Make sure that on the end, these 2 curves that are on the end are matching. Okay, we have 6 of these pieces left, and they're going to go into these, hooked into there, and over here, hooked into there, and then hooked into the end. Right here on the end. Okay, here's your shelf now, and turn it over so that this side is facing up these raw edges. And you're going to go to the middle shelf right here, and you want to get a marker and go from the middle of the shelf and draw a line onto the raw edge. And then over here, draw a line onto the raw edge. Like that. There's a cute baby. And then here's this piece right here. It's that flimsy, it's kind of the flimsy board. You're going to take that and make sure that the black side is facing down, and you're going to slide it into the grooves on this bookshelf on both sides. Okay, so just slide it in there like this. Just like that. Okay, now take one of the boards that will be one of the shelves, and those lines that you drew, put the board right next to it and draw a line all along here. And move it over. And a line right here. Okay, there are 18 of these tiny nails in the bag. So you're going to nail 6 nails into the shelf that's on the other side of this piece of wood. 6 nails along the line. 6 nails into the shelf that's right here. And then you're going to nail 6 nails into the shelf that's right here. Okay, now I've got nails nailed into 1, 2, 3 spots. Okay, I lifted the shelf up now that it's all ready, and I goofed up. This is facing out. So I don't want to take this whole thing apart, so I'm just gonna paint it black. Okay, I painted it black. I mean, can't really tell now. And then I didn't have to take the whole thing apart. So don't make that mistake. Okay, there's these little pieces left to insert into the holes in the shelf so you can place the rest of your shelves. So you hold them like this, and then you find the hole that you want to put it in, and you insert it like that into there. Okay, once you have those little pieces in place on both sides, you just get the shelf, slide it in, and put it on top, just like that. Then you can just place the rest of your shelves wherever you want them. We're going to use this more as a coat rack and a shoe shelf, and so we have them placed strategically. You can place the shelves wherever you want. And it turned out pretty good. It's pretty easy to put together.